2024 AP CSP Create Task Updates. As many of you have heard, College Board is making some updates to the Create Performance task for the AP Computer Science Principles course. We want to reassure you that we are on top of these changes and want to provide you with all the information that we currently have. Why is College Board making changes now? The changes address the AI and plagiarism challenges while still allowing students to demonstrate their learning and skills developed during the creation of their program. Here is an overview of changes. The previous year's AP CSP exam consisted of a Create task completed in class that had 3 components: program code, video, and written responses. These components were submitted to the AP Digital Portfolio. There was also an end-of-course exam that consisted of 70 multiple-choice questions. Students had 2 hours to complete this portion of the exam. The 2024 AP CSP exam consists of a Create task completed in class that has 3 components: program code, video, and a personalized project reference. Students will submit these components to the AP Digital Portfolio during the end-of-course exam. In addition to the 70 multiple-choice questions, students will have 4 written response prompts to complete in 1 hour, for a total of a 3-hour exam. What is staying the same? No changes are being made to the content and skills of the AP CSP course. Teachers should continue to use the same content and skills materials to prepare students. Students will still generate a program of their choice that meets the current program requirements. The requirements for the program are not changing. Students will still create a PDF of all their program code. Students will still create a video of their program running. What is a personalized project reference? Instead of submitting written responses, students will submit screen captures of their required project code related to a list and procedure to the AP Digital Portfolio. During the AP CSP exam, students will receive a printed copy of their personalized project reference. Students will refer to this reference sheet to answer the prompts in the written response section of the AP CSP exam. What type of prompts are in the written response section? The written response section will consist of 4 prompts. These prompts ask students to write responses that demonstrate understanding of their personal Create Performance task. Each written response corresponds to one of 4 categories: program design, function and purpose, algorithm development, errors and testing, data and procedural abstraction. The specific prompts will vary across different versions of the exam. Students will have access to their personalized project reference when responding to these prompts. Students will have 1 hour to respond to these 4 written response prompts. Here is some additional important information. Students must still develop a program of their choice that meets the list of requirements found in the student handouts. The requirements for the program are not changing. Teachers are required to provide at least 9 hours instead of 12 hours of in-class time for students to develop their program code, video, and personalized project reference. Students must submit all 3 components as final in the AP Digital Portfolio by April 30th, 2024, 11:59 p.m. for their work to be sent for scoring. The end-of-course exam for AP-CSP is May 15th, 2024. This exam will now be 3 hours instead of 2 hours. College Board will be providing additional updates in the coming months. More information about written response categories will be released in September. These updates will be published on the AP CSP exam website and in a newly updated CED. In mid-October, each practice exam will be updated to include 4 written response prompts related to the Create Performance task. Webinars on the 2023-24 Create Performance task updates will be available later in the fall. Make sure to check out the teacher webinar page on the AP Central website in September for webinar information. How can UTeach CS help with this transition? UTeach CS will make changes to the Create Task unit in the AP CSP curriculum as soon as College Board has fully updated their documents. Teachers will pull those updates in Codio once they are released. We will host a webinar in the fall to provide teachers with all the information and allow for a question and answer time. The date and Zoom link will be sent through email and a Codio announcement. We will provide our personalized on-demand support to answer any additional questions you may have.